Hey again, folks, it's Dave Wood.
And Dave Sharp, and we're here with our friend and, of course, our lead developer, Casey.
Hey, everybody.
And like we promised in video one, we're about to show you what an actual good blog looks like.
And we're also going to have Casey walk you through how anyone can use this platform to quickly and easily create a sleek and professional-looking blog.
So just to prove that technology should never, ever be a barrier to your blogging success, we actually want to pull back the curtains on the Blog Beast platform. That's why we're going to have Casey actually help us here in a bit. You'll see how easily you can actually do this stuff if, and that's a big if, you have the right tool.
So we thought the best way to do that might be to do a little comparison. We're going to do this as a time lapse. This is the time it takes to set up a Blog Beast blog compared to how long it takes to set up a Facebook and WordPress blog.
It's pretty obvious how easy and how fast the system makes the entire setup process. Truthfully, WordPress doesn't even stand a chance, and the setup time for a Blog Beast blog is even a bit faster than the setup time for, get this, a Facebook page, with the important difference being that once you set up a Blog Beast blog, you're ready right away to do more than kind of just socialize with your friends. With the Blog Beast, you're ready to get making money and build your business right away.
So right now we're going to go through and talk about exactly where and how the system helps you avoid the blogging blunders, the ones they went over in the first video. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with the different types of posts that you can make inside their new platform. So I've got text posts, audio posts to start. So I'm going to click on the text button here, and then I can immediately just end up putting in my message title. So I'm going to end up saying, let's say, this is my first post. And I can put in just some descriptions, some descriptive text, whatever I want my post content to be. So I'm just going to put just something simple here just to demonstrate. So I've already created the title. I've already created the description. Now I get to choose who I'm actually going to have see that, because one of the things that we've done inside the new platform is allow you to be able to create things that are both going to be published to your blog, but we've also created some kind of social sharing features within the platforms where people who are have just purchased certain products can see just those other kinds of posts. So I'm just going to start by just dropping down. I'm going to select my public blog just to start. So I've got my public blog selected. And then one of the other things that we've done is we've actually allowed you to have multiple blogs. So we get an Empower Network blog by default. We can create additional blogs that you can all manage from the same Empower Network account. And we'll get to that here a little bit more in a minute. So I'm going to start just out with the My Empower Network blog. Then I can choose a blog category. We're demoing, so I'm going to choose the demo category. And then we actually automatically fill in different SEO options based off of what you've actually entered in for your description and your message text. So if I look at the meta tags, the keyword tags, and meta description, it's already done some things for us. We're analyzing it for you to be able to help get you SEO options that are out there. And so really that's all there is to creating your first post. So I click publish. It actually just published out to my website. It also shows into my activity feed so I can kind of see what's going on. And it's already out there on the web for people to see.
That is something that's attractive to me because it's so simple. I can think back when I was working and building some of my other blogs. It was very difficult to embed different video code, and I had to decode or recode or whatever you call that when you, translate code into something that will actually show up on the blog. And embedding a picture or an audio onto my blog was something that was so foreign to me, it was almost like another language. So that allows somebody, and just clarify for me, to easily be able to choose what type of media that they want to post to their blog.
Sure, absolutely. Probably the best way to show how easy it is just for me to do one here real quick. So let's just say that we're going to do a YouTube one to start. So I go and click Add Video, Embed from URL. I've already got a YouTube URL that I'm going to use, so I'm going to go ahead and just click Add Video. It's already there. It's already loaded up in the platform.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
It's really just that simple.
Wow, that's cool, man.
No more having to go out, figure out what embed code to use, what JavaScript or whatever to try to put into it. We just have had the entire thing completely integrated right into the platform.
Getting that to the right size actually used to take me like 5 minutes on the first blog that I have online. One thing that I want to point out for everybody watching it is that this is already set up. The person didn't have to install any plugins. They didn't have to run around the internet looking for software to buy. They didn't have to optimize anything on the front of their blog to make it look right. The blog is actually already set up. We did that earlier when we were setting up the Facebook account looking thing, only it was a little bit faster. And he's just posting to the blog without adding any additional plugins, without having to optimize anything, literally in less time than it takes to cook a pancake.
And that's really interesting because yesterday we were talking, or in the last video, to a woman who just literally, that's what she wanted to do, was to be able to, and she actually wanted to do it with her mobile phone. We may be able to showcase something like that later on. Who knows? We'll save it.
You remember actually Amber? She had spent $2,000 on her website and still couldn't put video onto it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here she's done it in like 2 seconds. So already as we've been talking, Casey's just made that video post.
And now it's live on your blog is what you're saying.
Yeah, already live on the blog. YouTube, it's already properly formatted. It's already sized out. So you don't even have to worry about it. And you get to see it in your activity feed, but it's already been replicated out to your blog site. But wait, there's more. It actually gets even easier than that because we've tightly integrated the media hosting product along with the blog. So if you're managing your library of videos that you're going to end up publishing on the web or just any kind of video that you're going to use.
You know what I'm honestly blown away by, Dave, looking at this? My mom could have done that. You know, literally, my mom has never had a website because it's so complicated. She doesn't have a Facebook account. She could have done that in 30 seconds.
What we've done is with the multiple blogs feature is from your one account, you have the ability to kind of have different content on different types of sites because, you know, you might be running, you know, a site for your business and you might want to have another site to blog about kittens or whatever other kind of interest that you may have out there on the web. So,
do you like kittens? Or?
They're okay. I'm more of a dog guy, I guess.
Okay, I was just making sure. I mean, I wouldn't have judged you.
No, well, yeah. I guess my grandma would have liked kittens a little bit more, but hey.
You're telling me my grandma could blog about her kittens?
She could blog about her kittens.
On a separate blog.
She's in.
Yeah. Well, on a separate blog, but still have her other blog that she actually makes money online with. So what we've done is we have the ability from that one account to be able to let you kind of self-direct what types of content, what types of posts that you want to show up on each of the different blogs. So this particular account that we're just playing around with here has two different types or two different blogs set up. But to go ahead and add a third, all I really have to do is go and click under the view and edit my blog. So to be able to add, so let's just say we want a third blog. We'll call this one the kitten blog because I don't have I've got a side business blog, so let me add another one. So all I do is click add new blog. I secretly love kittens. I mean, come on. I guess it's out, right? So we'll just call this blog the kitten blog. And so it actually, what you do is you can set up a friendly name for it just to kind of be able to see what you're playing with inside the platform.
Sure.
You just go ahead and do that, you know, for now. It sees that it's available, and the kitten blog is already there for us to be able to post that.
What that would have done for your business when you first got started, if you would have had people or a platform that would have been injecting that sales psychology right into it.
Sure. I want to just talk from actually just my perspective of what I did do and what I could have done. All right, so what I did is I spent a majority of my time for my first 90 days just setting up. And had I had access to something like this, I could have just gotten started, made a decision, pulled out my credit card, laid it on the table as I was typing it into the screen, joining, and I could have literally just started doing what took me 90 days to start doing day one, 10 times more efficiently because I could have done it faster because as you've seen, he made 3 posts in the time it would have taken me to make like the first fifth of a post with what I was doing back when I got started online 3 years ago. It's not just me. If you looked at the interviews that we did, the people that we brought up, the problems that we shared as we were going through the other day, what was it? Yep. People have massive resistance to taking action because of the level of complexity to doing anything.